Hi, everybody. Sam Kavaris and the SamSportsline.com Sports Update. Here at TPC today, Media Day. Obviously, you see a beautiful 18 with the clubhouse back there and some of the different things, the chalets that they've already built. Here out with my friends Chris Smith, who I've known for 42 years, by the way. Chris and I worked together in Charleston. He was at the News and Courier, now known as the Post and Courier, and I was at Channel 2 there. And then Gary Smits is in the cart over here, and Gary and I will do some stuff when it comes to the Times Union right before players coming up, and that's Chris, our caddy, as well, who's been here 10 years, lived in Jacksonville for more than 20 years. But you can tell the golf course is green and beautiful behind us, and it's one of the reasons that they moved the tournament to March, right? To make it look like this, to make it play the way that Pete Dye, the late Pete Dye, originally designed it, and that's what they're going to get once again. It's in beautiful shape. The greens are running perfect, and the fairways are nearly perfect. This is the last day that the golf course, by the way, is open until the tournament comes up a month from now. So obviously we're having some fun out here on another beautiful day in North Florida. I also wanted to mention that whole thing with Shad moving a second game to London. It's the wrong thing to do. One of the reasons is that Shad doesn't have anybody on his management team who's from Jacksonville, who has Jacksonville's best interest at heart. I understand making money, and I have no problem with people making money, and I think it's fantastic all the things that Shad has done for Jacksonville and is going to do with Lot J and the shipyards and all the money that he spent. But taking a game away from Jacksonville is not the right answer. And they could have played 2 or 3 games in London as a visitor and had just the exact same kind of result. Making more money, more exposure for the Jaguars, more international exposure for the team, and again, making more money. But instead, they're going to take a second game from here. That doesn't give any sense of loyalty to the city of Jacksonville, to the people who have supported this team, that, by the way, has won 25% of their games in the last 20 years. In other words, they're terrible, okay? And they've been terrible. You want more people to come to the stadium? You want a more revenue stream? Win more games. It's plain and simple. You saw that in the late 90s, in the early infancy of the Jaguars. They didn't have any trouble selling out, and they didn't have any trouble in 2017 when they were a competitive team. Look at Tampa when they were terrible, and Miami, and even Dallas in 1989 went 1-15. Nobody went to Texas Stadium. So it's the wrong move by Shad, a smart guy who's making a strategic error here. And they say that if the Lot J thing is profitable, they might bring a second game back here. Might? Well, at one point, are they not called the Jacksonville Jaguars, is my question. Because as they take a second game to London, it just seems like the precursor to the third game and to the fourth game there. I don't know. The NFL wants to play 4 games there. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to see the Jaguars as the home team in all of those. Hopefully that's way down the road. It's a good idea for Shad. It's a bad idea for the rest of us. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the SamSportsline.com Sports Update.